Hello and good day, this is Gerrit from Sports Chaplaincy UK. You know, there's this lovely story of a Maasai community leader who was invited to New York for a symposium, and as he and his host were walking along in Times Square, he suddenly stopped and grabbed the shoulder of his host and he said, I can hear a cricket. Oh no, that's impossible, said his host, not with all of this noise, this hustle and bustle, all the people and the cars, and no, I can hear a cricket. And to the amazement of this host, the Maasai crossed the road, and there, in some bushes by the side of the road, a tiny little cricket. Wow, he said, you must have superhuman hearing. No, my hearing is no different from yours. It all just depends on what matters in your life, what you listen out for. So to prove his point, he took out a handful of coins and he just dropped them on the pavement, and every head within 20 feet, even with all of the noise and the cars and the hooters and the taxis, every head within 20 feet just looked around quickly to see if it was their coins that were jingling on the pavement. And the Maasai just smiled to his host and he said, you see, it all depends on what matters to us. Now guys, lockdown has been tough for many. Many have been worried about health, worried about loved ones, and for some of us out there, it's been a real juggling act, just trying to homeschool the kids while they're constantly at each other's throats, and then trying to get our own work done, and over and above all of that, all the chores and that need to be done around the house. And lockdown has been tough. But for many people, this COVID pandemic has also been a bit of an opportunity to just take a pause, take a breath in life, and just for a moment consider what is really important to us in life. You know, when they analysed the phone calls of 9/11, that dreadful day when the planes crashed into the Twin Towers, when they looked at all the emails and listened to the messages that were hurriedly sent from some of the doomed planes and sent from the buildings as they were on fire and just before they collapsed, 3 words were repeated over and over and over and over again. These words were said from husbands to wives and wives to husbands, and kids who rang up their parents and parents who rang up their kids. 3 words. I love you. Mary, darling, this is Mummy. I want you to know I love you. Dad, this is Sam. I know we haven't got on recently, but I called to tell you I love you. Honey, tell the kids I love them. Because when it comes down to it, nothing matters like relationships, but it's so easy to take that for granted. Now, I realize that there are times in life when work demands a lot of our time and attention, and for a period at least, we have to really knuckle down. We may have to take some work home, we may have to spend extra hours in the office, but the problem is when that becomes a way of life. And as lockdown eases, it's almost as if we're given this incredible second chance to just think again about what is really important in our lives. Where will our families fit into our priorities? What are we going to spend our time and our energy and even our money on? Are we going to look out for others around us, beyond our families, the way that Jesus urged us? Will we take care of the orphans? Will we take care of the widows? Will we offer the hungry something to eat and the thirsty something to drink, and will we just care for one another and be kind to one another? And as we return to some form of normality, I can't help myself but wonder, will I just get used to the hustle and bustle of things once again? I can't help but wonder, will we listen out for the coins jingling on the sidewalk, or will we listen out for the crickets, for those things that really matter in our lives? Thank you for listening. God bless.